Hey everybody, Brandon here from Colorado Gold Guide, back with another video from Chaffee County, Colorado. I'm doing a lot of digging on the Arkansas River this year, up around Cache Creek, exploring some other places, and it's gotten pretty hot. So I decided to move my camp from kind of up in the desert to up here at 10,000 feet, up on the side of Quail Mountain. It's a bit of a walk here to go the places I want to go dig, but it's quite nice. I do like it. I'm going to give you a tour of setting up my new camp today, and then I'm also going to take you down to Cache Creek where we do a little digging. All right. Find a good amount of gold down there. That's not bad for a day of sampling new spots. And take out so thanks for joining me. Stick around. There's some big gold to be seen, and Colorado Gold Guide, Camp in the Woods. Hey, howdy y'all, it's Brandon, Colorado Gold Guide. I'm going to give you a tour. It's getting hot out here in Colorado, so I moved up higher, about 10,000 feet up here on the side of Quail Mountain. I'm going to sit in my Prospector camp. Sorry about that, I babble sometimes. Put in my Prospector camp at about 10,000 feet up here on the side of Quail Mountain. I came up yesterday and found a spot. I want a spot that gets sunshine in the morning and goes in the shade in the afternoon, and I think this is gonna work. So yesterday I just dropped off a small tent and my bicycle, claimed the spot, and today I think I'm going to get all set up, get my bedroom set up, kitchen, all that good stuff. All right, I've got a nice tent from Nemo here to set up. In addition to doing guiding work for gold prospecting, I test and evaluate outdoor gear for a variety of companies, and I'm lucky enough I got this nice tent to set up and check out. I'll show you what it's like when it's up. All right, we're all set up and it's gotten shady. Woohoo! It's time to show off the new Prospector camp. It's hot, so we came up here to 10,000 feet in the mountains. So here's my bedroom. Important, right outside the bedroom I've got a deep cycle battery and an inverter, so charge up auxiliary batteries there, charge up the phone. Here's the tent. It's a bit overkill for up here, but anyway, we got the tent coming back around. I think my first aid kit lives in that pack hanging there. Oh, I need to wait a month or two for the water to get low again to go use that high banker. Arkansas River Pickers. Yes, sir. Here's sort of extra storage. The place I'm prospecting is panning and sluicing only, so the little high banker is not useful. Bicycle back there. I like to go bike riding on days off. Yeah. And alternative transportation if the gold getter mobile decides to quit running. I'll show you that in a minute. I got dirty dishes hanging out in my pan and tub over here. Storage closet. The guest house, if you want to come visit, we got a guest house for you. Right there, guest house. Alright, kitchen. Important. I don't leave food outside. I store all my food in my car up here. There's not problem bears up in this area, and continuing to make sure they don't learn to like human food is important. So no food outside, just some cooking stuff. I make coffee every morning. I got my dinner cooling off in there. I just made some pork, green chili, there's all kinds of cool stuff in there. And panning on around. My shoe closet over here and a lantern just in case. I don't have a fire very often, but sometimes I do. So fire pit. We got fire. Trash and recycling goes down to town, but if I've got cardboard from boxes, it goes there for fire starting. And always need, that's a good saw and a splitting axe. That's how we make firewood. And wouldn't be Prospector Camp without random bags of rocks laying around. Let's see what we got. Is some pyrite, galena. There's a lot of cool quartz crystal in there. This is gang material from a high-grade silver ore vein. That's pretty cool. So there's for sure silver values in there, and potentially gold as well. Gold associated with that pyrite. What else do we got here? Awesome. Pieces of core samples. I don't know how the light is, but that core is broken right at a pyrite vein. Let's see. What's that? Oh, I'll get a better picture. That is some molybdenite. Molybdenum ore right there. Also with some pyrite in it. I think the area where I got this was a primary molybdenum producer, but with some gold values as well. Alright, it may have gone blurry there for a minute. If so, I apologize, but back and back out. Shoe closet, kitchen, closet storage, / guest house if you come visit, bicycle parking, prospecting stuff waiting to be taken out for a walk, and bedroom and power station. That's it. Man, it is nice up here. It is pretty nice. And I guess I should give you guys here's the gold getter. There's all kinds of vehicles that are useful. I used to travel and live out of a big van, which was pretty awesome, but I have learned to quite enjoy all of this camp stuff. All my prospecting stuff fits right in that guy. All-wheel drive, I can get most places I need to go, decent gas mileage, happy with it. So my friend Scotty gifted me this cool lantern, so I just want to show it off a little bit. It's nice. Sun sets up here at like 6:30 behind the mountains, so even when it's warm, cools off nice up here. All right, there's the sunshine. Happy morning, everybody. And we got some eggs and pork green chili cooking. Yeah. All right, we're going exploring and mining today. Sometimes I just take off with a pan and a classifier, and then it's about a 1.5 mile walk down the hill to Cache Creek proper. So I'm getting set now. I'm gonna go walk all the way down the hill and explore. I bumped into some buddies down at the creek. Some folks just like panning here. Some folks like digging some dirt and running it through a sluice. I'm gonna watch them for a bit. Scotty's feeding that sluice nice and slow. He's done some testing. I encouraged him to do a lot of test panning, and he's pretty sure he's got some good dirt here, so he's running it nice and slow. I got all excited and decided to sluice myself some dirt. We dig it up, I dry classify it, and go sluice it 2-3 buckets at a time.
Okay, cool. Here we go, Mr. Brandon. He's digging some pay gravel there. Out here on X Creek. Everybody knows where X Creek is. Doing some classification here.
It's hard to tell here if the material is old tailings from 100 years ago or glacial moraine material, but either way, I like to find this gravel on top of a clay layer.
Right
Works
there.
good for me.
Some pretty good stuff, huh, Mr. Brandon?
Looks good to me. Yeehaw! This is gonna be good.
Rock and roll. Getting some colors for real.
And you'll see me mention it a lot of times. I really like the Angus McGirt sluices. This is a Eureka. I like it. I've added a little grizzly to the front. It's not necessary here, but it plays nice with the water running through there. So you can see I'm feeding it kind of quick. I don't know for sure this is great dirt. I know there's gold in it. I'd feed it a little slower if it were really rich, but I'm running a few buckets to find out. So now I remember, now that I see the pan, this was a 2-bucket test. This isn't bad. There's one piece in there I kind of like, but I'm always moving around a lot. I'll move on. I'll find somewhere that gives me a little better gold for 2 buckets. And back to camp is a 30-minute walk through beautiful forest. All right, it's hot out there. We did some digging. We saw buddies Scotty and Richard, some other folks down there today. I washed about 10 buckets. So I'm gonna dump it out here. We'll put it in the pan and see what we got. Here's the trick for cleaning out your snuffer, everybody. You dump it out, you suck some water back up in there. You do that 2 or 3 times, wash it really good. All right. We didn't do great today. It was about an average spot, so let's see. There's some decent gold in there. I'll separate it out a little bit and show you. Alright, that's not bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the tweezers and take out the plus 20. There's maybe 5 or 6 plus 20 pieces in there. So we'll take the big pieces and put them in a little vial. And the rest of it, they just go in the concentrates bucket. So let's turn it around. Colorado, minus 20 concentrates. We're gonna wait and clean that up when there's probably a ½ ounce in there. My advertising the guest tent worked. My buddy Andrew came up for a visit. We've had a lazy day. This is the day after the one I showed you before, but we are cooking down some coals and we're gonna make a nice dinner on the fire. Andrew's a little gimped up from surgery on his wrist, so I think he was really happy to have a little weekend getaway up in the hills. We got some squash, some ribeyes, some onions and mushrooms. It's gonna be good. We took the steaks off to rest, and now we got some rainbow trout to go on there. We got lucky. We went on an evening fishing trip and caught 2 nice fish. Oh yeah, that's gonna be yummy. This dinner was so yummy, I gotta show it again. Thanks a ton, Andrew, for bringing up good food and hanging out. It was awesome. Thanks for watching. If you stuck around this long, you must have liked it. Please subscribe, I'll appreciate it. And stay tuned, there's videos coming soon. Going exploring old mines way up in the hills. Be well.